Buongiorno, buonasera, good day or good evening. This is Larry Aiello. So today I'm going to go over a Zoom call I did a few years ago with my meetup group. I'll leave a link in the description below. You can join us. We have various meetups like this online. But the first part, we're going to look at Piazza Pretoria, also known as the Fountain of Shame or Piazza della Vergogna. We'll also take a look at some street cars in Sicily, or smart cars, and some Sicilian horse carriages. We'll look at the famous Teatro Massimo. We'll take a look at the Porta Nuova that has an interesting history behind it, one of the doors that led into ancient Palermo. And we'll also look at Quattro Canti, the Four Corners, and Via Vittorio Emanuele. I also have a book if you're interested, if you're visiting Palermo. There will be a link in the description below. Now this is called Piazza della Vergogna. And this was actually, it's called Piazza of Shame, one of the biggest tourist attractions in Palermo. And this was actually a Florentine, I guess it was designed by someone in Florence back in, I think the 1600s, it could be mistaken. But they didn't want it because it was so scandalous. It was kind of like pornography with all the naked people.
Pornography, yeah.
So Palermo said, "Oh, well, we'll take all these fountains." So they erected it, all these fountains, and became the Plaza of Shame in Palermo, and the big tourist attraction today. Beautiful art here. This is in the center of right near the center of the tourist area in Palermo. Here's another picture of the fountain.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
There you are.
oh, Larry, you look very
Small little
young.
car.
How old were you?
I think this was maybe 2009, perhaps. I can't remember.
12 years ago.
2012.
And that was what
That's-
kind of a car is that?
It's called a smart car.
The smart. Now that's the first time I saw those was in Europe.
And look how, I mean, I could just stretch across and look how small that car is. I mean, you need small cars in Italy.
Yeah, you do.
Can't park him.
It'd be a little death trap if you were ever in an accident in one of those things. Want to get in a fender bender. Here's a little Sicilian carriage
Oh, yeah.
driving down the
Love
street.
it. Yeah. Oh, great.
That's how you see that. Here's one of the theaters in Palermo.
Wow.
Teatro. This is Politeama. One of the theaters.
Wow, that actually looks a little bit like the Albert Royal Hall in London.
Is that right? Okay.
Some architectural similarity, which I find unusual.
Might have been built around the same time. And here is view down Palermo from Via Vittorio Emanuele, one of the main directs where the cathedral is on. And here, over here, you see it's like a door. They call it Porta Nuova. This is right near where my aunt lives. It's one of the doors that enters into the city. Here's a puppet theater is very big in Sicily.
That's so much fun.
And here is that Four Corners. So like if you were to the I forgot what angle I'm looking at this from, but right near this Four Corners, it's called Quattro Canti. In Sicilian, it's canti for the corners, whereas in Italian it would be angoli, but it's Quattro Canti in Sicilian, and it's where four corners converge. It's like the main center of Palermo, tourist center and business center here. And that,
of course,
shoot off one of these roads and you're right near that Piazza della Vergogna, Piazza of Shame. Here goes Porta Nuova, another angle looking at that Porta Nuova, one of the main doors that go into Palermo that divided the city.
when was this constructed? Do you know the Porta Nuova?
I think that was 1600s. Don't quote me on it. I think it
So
was
these walls and everything were meant to protect Palermo from
exactly.
some invader, and I don't remember the history. That was past the time of the Normans. Was that like the Arabs? they were trying to keep away in the early 17th century?
I'm not sure. Let's see. I'll Google it. When was Porta Nuova built in Palermo? 1583.
Mm-hmm.
1583. So it was during
Okay.
1500s, somewhere during the Spanish time when they had it. Aragonese, during the Spanish, they built it. So here's Via Vittorio Emanuele. That cathedral would be on the right, and this is the street now. It used to be cars. Now they close it off for pedestrian only, and you have a little.
Thank God.
You have a little. You could sit outside, and they have tables set up where you could dine outside on some of these restaurants, and more of a pedestrian. So, which is good that they did that. I don't know how it is now with the pandemic. I'm sure
There's nobody there.
there might not be anybody there, or not as many people there, or what have you. Not like before. So that was one of the Zoom calls I did on Palermo, a Palermo picture tour. I have other calls that I will be publishing in the future. So please feel free to like and subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Thank you for joining me today. Ciao, ciao.